It's a big, big problem.
I didn't realize it was a conversation I needed to have until I had the conversation.
24-hour news, phones, computers, we're all very aware of what's going on.
I hope that in the future we'll handle this better.
It's something my friends and I talk about almost on a daily basis, either in our own lives or in what's going on in the world or in media.
The Me Too movement had happened, and it was becoming an uncomfortable, invisible elephant in the room.
You really see it come up a lot when a media figure gets accused of sexual violence, but outside of that, you don't talk about consent or rape culture or any of the underlying issues casually or in any way.
We would talk about it so much. I cannot tell you how many lunches we spent upset over the fact that we felt that honestly our country and the politics that were meant to support us were turning their back on all of us.
Do you affirm that the testimony you're about to give before the committee will be the truth?
I had AP Gov the morning of the hearing, and we talked about it the entire class period.
Kavanaugh, no, something has changed. Like there's a definite change in the conversation, because with celebrities, you know, it's in Hollywood, so it's like definitely, it impacts you because you're idol, but it's not personal. And when it's a high school student, you definitely feel like that could have been me. And for some people, it was them.
I have people who I know personally who are victims of sexual harassment and assault, and they came up to me and expressed how they felt about it, and it was just really sad that they felt like they couldn't do anything about it and in turn would be blamed for everything and shamed. It was so horrible and heartbreaking for me to hear.
It also just is really frustrating to be a girl or a young woman and have to deal with these things. And it's generally accepted that, well, that's because boys will be boys, or that's just the way the world works. I do think there's a long way to go. I still know people who post on their Instagram stories like, respect women, value women, treat all women with respect. And I had maybe seen them trying to make out with a girl who was intoxicated at a party a week before.
If sexual assault happens and it's perpetrated by a younger boy, we say that we don't want to ruin his life or his future. And then when it happens and it comes out as an adult, we say that we shouldn't hold the adult accountable for the actions of his past self and maybe that he's changed. And what that does is it traps these survivors in between one man's past and one man's present.
It'd be kind of arrogant if I said, no, my generation's gonna be the one that ends everything, you know. But it's a slow fight, but you know, it's a fight that's been won.